Like this man that we see on or hear on the radio every day, that we see on the internet, that we see on our TV screens, that we see on the red carpets, this is not who he really is.
Charlamagne the God is one of the most hated radio hosts in America's history, especially when people look at how he talks to guests on The Breakfast Club. But Charlamagne has a dark past that should be at the forefront of why he is disliked in the industry. Today, we're uncovering the truth about what happened to Jessica Reed, a woman who bravely came forward disclosing horrific details of a night she had with him. After further research into her story and seeing how traumatized she remains to this day, it becomes important to expose the truth about how Charlamagne shattered this poor girl's life. Charlamagne meets Jessica. Jessica Reed was a 15-year-old girl when she met Charlamagne through her friend, Rico. After the meeting, they exchanged contacts and Charlamagne started to show interest in her. She turned him down because she was just 15 and he was 20, so he claimed. Jessica said he stopped showing romantic interest in her after she denied him and said they remained platonic friends. Jessica and Charlamagne went out a lot together, but always with friends. It was never a solo date. She eventually started trusting Charlamagne and started to feel like they were siblings because he treated her as such, only if she knew what was ahead. The first question would be, why is Charlamagne hanging out with a 15-year-old high school student? What exactly are you discussing with a 15-year-old as an adult? But in 2001, not many people had questions, as Charlamagne and Jessica continued to blossom in their friendship. Then on June 9, 2001, Charlamagne invited her to her birthday party. And although Jessica never really wanted to go, she was pressured, and that was where things turned ugly. The party.
I think I was like 20. I was 20 years old. My cousin had just graduated from high school, and he had got a scholarship to Penn State University. And I had a party, and I had all of these chicks at a party. Like I was doing overnights I was working at Z93 then, so I had all these chicks there that I met through radio, and chicks that my dudes had known.
Jessica Reed attended the party with her sister-in-law at the time. When they got to the house, she was uncomfortable because of the presence of so many men. It seemed like a sausage fest with a sprinkle of girls here and there. But since she was already there and likely didn't want to ruin Charlamagne's night, Jessica stayed. Charlamagne asked Jessica if she wanted a drink. She refused at first, but he kept on insisting. She gave in when the pressure got too much, and Charlamagne prepared the drinks for her and her friend. After her sister-in-law finished her drink, she immediately started vomiting. Jessica apparently had only drank half her cup and tried to stand up, but instead collapsed to the ground, unable to move her limbs. In a state of intoxication, Jessica heard Charlamagne laugh and say, "Take her ass upstairs."